Well, today's a little bit different. I've got some interesting news. As you know, my family came over because of the imminent arrival of well, for them, a fourth grandchild. And we've had a sort of interesting time since they've arrived, because there's been innumerable false alarms and she's been backwards and forwards to hospital. And yesterday we thought, this is it, she's going in, and she went in. And then they sent her home again last night. But my little granddaughter was born early this morning in the bath at home. Delivered by her grandma. So everyone's in a state of, what happened? Anyway, apparently baby Esme Jade is fine. They did take them to hospital just to give them all a check over and everything, make sure everything was okay. But I believe she's back home now, and my son's just gone up to join the rest of the family and see what's going on and see his new granddaughter. Not sure about her weight. I know she was about £6 something, and don't ask me what it is in kilos because I've got no idea. It's a foreign language to us over here. Babies are £6 something or whatever. Anyway, so that's me. All girls, 4 great granddaughters. We were hoping maybe a boy this time. But no, the fate's covered us a girl again. But never mind. She's hale and healthy as far as I know, and that's the main event, isn't it? Right, well, that's my main bit of news. The other bit of news was Sue came yesterday, but neither of us had anything to show, so we just didn't make a video. My son was here and they were chit-chatting and everything, so we just didn't get around to it. I have to choose a time when they're not in because I feel a bit foolish making a video when there's other people in the house, you know, like, oh, she in? Mum's gone screwball. Anyway, these are the crochet hooks that I couldn't find the other day. They were free with one of the crochet books I showed you, Simply Crochet. They were free, not this last issue, it was the issue before. They're handy, I suppose, for emergency use if I find myself without anything to do, but then would I have a ball of wool in my bag? Could always start crocheting something that I found around, couldn't I? A bit of string or something. Yeah. And then these are another, they're not tulip hooks, because before I splashed out on a pair of, you know, on some tulip hooks, I decided to see whether or not I can crochet with the pseudo ones. But even though they're nice and soft, I mean, I know they're not tulip, but I can't crochet with the short bit there. I don't know why I must crochet further down the hook. So although I hold it okay, I just can't deal with the shortness of the shaft. So maybe that's something else that'll find its way into my giveaway. Oh, by the way, I haven't ended, I know I haven't mentioned my giveaway, but I haven't ended it yet. I was giving everybody time to enter before I, you know, draw a line under it, yeah. Because I was forever looking at people's videos late and finding out that I've missed their giveaways because they only held them for about 2 weeks or something like that. So I thought I'll let mine run a bit longer. So I think more or less everybody that's going to enter's entered, but if you haven't, hurry up and do it, yeah. Right, my good friend Zoe, 24 Carat Crochet, has just come back from the US, if you follow her. She's been to Minnesota and all points and places, wherever, I think all around that area. And as a surprise, I didn't know she was going to do it, but she sent me some yarn. So I've got that one, which is haute fur, you know, as in haute couture, haute fur. How does she know I like purple? Wonder how. Wonder how. And 2 balls of this, which is gorgeous. It's called Aurora Borealis. Well, it's called Tropical Pink, but I don't know whether it's showing up in the right true colours on my camera. But it's blues and purples, and I think it's a little bit of navy. So I've got 2 balls of that. They are the same, even though they do look different. It's just the way that they're spun. You know, they are the same, I think, I'm sure. Yeah, Tropical Pink, they're still the same. And she also sent me, oh, this ball of wool, which was huge. It's called Rainbow Boucle, and the colour is... oh, it doesn't have a name. Colour number RBM129. Oh yes, it does have. I do beg your pardon. It's called Rainbow Boucle Black Brights. Yeah. And I've done one piece. I was heavily influenced by, if you watched Z and J Zelda Z, I'll put a link in the box. If you watch her video, she's been making a top. Now that's one bit of it. I've actually made another bit of it, if you'll pardon me disappearing for a second while I go and get the other bit, which I thought I'd brought with me, but obviously I didn't. Yeah, one moment. One moment. Sorry to walk away from you people, but has to be done, has to be done. And actually I do need the scissors, so I do need to walk away from you until I get back with the scissors. Ooh. Oh, and here's my little Gigi come to join me. Gigi's doing very well with the big girls, by the way. Right, this is the piece I've actually not finished, but this is the piece I've done so far. Now this will be the top bit that goes, oops, across my arms, across there, across there. And this other piece is the same, and that will be like the back. And then I'm going to crochet downwards to make like the body of it. So I'm hoping I have enough to at least get it to the waist, yeah? So that's what I'm going to make with it, Zoe. Thank you very much. All my kind of colours. This one I've only got to there so far. So I've got my fingers crossed I can at least make some part of the body with it. So, we'll see, we'll see. Next thing I got was, it's called, I think it's called Love of Crochet, but it stuck the stick, pardon me, stuck the sticker over it. Let me see if it tells you in the middle what it's called. Yeah, Love of Crochet. This is the Summer 2015 edition. And it's mostly shawls actually. I didn't realise that, I just liked the front cover. And of course, as usual, you know, I just buy things and I don't know what the heck's in them. Now my niece likes that, but my niece. Sue, you're not my niece. Sue likes that pattern there. Apparently it's a Doris Chang pattern, but it's from Pattern Works. So I presume that you can get the pattern from there. Now I doubt I will find out. That one's called Summer Squares. That, after saying that it's mostly all shawls, what do? Find one that isn't. That's a Summer Stole. Meadowlark. It's got the pineapple stitch at the bottom of the dress. Why did I think it was all stones? Oh, that's Linen Waves Cover Up. That's sort of, I don't know if it's a poncho or what it is. Whatever. There's an article there on blocking for a professional finish. It's just showing examples of what's not blocked and when it's been blocked and what the difference is. I still have to block the black shawl. That's the Daisy Chain Shawlette. I find it quite difficult when there's people in the house to sort of spread my stuff about, you know. Midsummer Cowl. That's the one on the front cover. It's called the Beaded Box Stitch Shawl. Not quite sure where the beads are, but... oh, it's got 2,000... no, it's not. I beg your pardon. Just get some glasses, you know. It's got 240 beads somewhere on it, so I don't know whether they're on the edge or quite where they are. I've never actually done beadwork really. I stitched a few beads on afterwards, but never really, you know, threaded them on and done them as I'm going along. That's a sideways cropped cardigan. It's Marley Bird, that's by that one. I quite like it, but I'd like it a bit longer. When you're gifted in the boob department, you don't want anything that sort of sticks out and chops off. I haven't made my fortune being a page 3 girl, you know, showing off her assets, so I like to keep mine a bit covered up. Yeah. That's a seamless lace cardigan. They're all by different people in here, by the way, I should say. What else have we got? A Betsy dress and headband. These are called Boo Boo Buddies. They're for the people who like. It's not that I don't like amigurumis. I must clear that up from, you know, the other day when I said I don't like doing them. I hate doing them. Hate sewing their legs on because they're all over the place. And facial expressions are just beyond me. They look gruesome. You know, they look like Hannibal Lecter on a bad day. You know, they're not good at all. Right, that's a toadstool birdhouse. Now, whilst it's very pretty, I don't think that any self-respecting bird would actually go in it. Too bright, isn't it? Birds wouldn't want to bring, you know, attract attention to them. Now that, I mean, sorry whoever's designed this one, but no. I don't have a hat face at the best of times. And wearing something that looks so frilly on you, like a mob cap, it's not me at all. That's Summer Sports. It's meant to look like a baseball, isn't it? I think it's a pillow and a, is it a bag? It's definitely a pillow anyway. Could be a pillow and a bag. Oh yeah, it's a bag. That's called the Tea Rose Cape. Back to the circles again. Oh, I'm going to do one of these days. I'm going to make the circles and make them go together properly. Right, Effortless Increase Shawlette. I did see advertised actually. I read somebody's blog, I cannot remember who it was. And they'd been on a crochet retreat, you know, like a weekend. And I thought, oh, that's nice. And it's sort of, there was one round about my birthday, and with me being 70 this year, I thought I'd treat myself. Ha! £489 it was for the weekend. And then I'd have to get my own transport there, and I think it was in Scotland somewhere. No. If I'm going to spend £489, I'm going to go to the Sunshine. Grecian Puffs, that's called. Not that I've got £489. There's a lot of things I'd rather have with me £489 on a holiday. Crescent Lace Shawl. But in order to get the £489 to do anything with, first of all I need to do some more work and put some things in my Etsy shop. Because I've been lagging behind in there. Then we've got your usual, you know, how-tos at the back page and how to do this, how to do that and everything. So it's called Love of Crochet, that one. And I don't know whether that's the latest edition. It's just called Summer 2015, yeah. I mean, it actually costs £3.95, but of course I paid a lot more for it because I had to pay for the postage. Right, next thing along the line is a parcel. This has come from Jackie. You know my friend Jackie who's got the little boy who was poorly. Hi Daniel, if you're watching. He's got spina bifida and he's not been too well and he's got to have different operations, so he likes it if I mention him. So hi Daniel, and hi Peter as well. I'm sorry but I keep forgetting your sisters' names. Talk about being biased, I only ever mention the two boys, don't I? But, oh, you can tell I've not opened it. I've got no idea. Well, actually, I do have an idea what's in here. Because one thing I probably won't show you is she sent me a cardigan that fits her. because she wants me to make her a cardigan, like, you know, the red one I made for my niece. Remember the red one that I started a pattern and the poor girl waited 2 years and I never made it. So then she changed her mind and had a different pattern and I just raced through that one. So, oops. Jackie, you're wrapping parcels up well. I'll give that. You should take a job in the packing department, love, because you do some good parcel. Oh, right. What have I got? Oh, yes. It's called Imagine It. It's James Seabrat. I love James Seabrat's yarn. Really good quality and it washes so well. Pink to make the boys wink. Now we've got a little girl, but as we didn't know whether she was going to be a girl or not, her nursery's all in greens, I think green and lemon or green and white. So whether she wants pink I'll have to ask. But that would make her nice. Buster's growling, I don't know what. He's upset because my son's gone out and he doesn't know whether to go back to feed his 2 dogs. So he's made up their dinners. So Buster must have got the scent of these dinners and he's sitting in the kitchen like, where's mine? But it's not his time. It's 25 to 5 and I try to get him as close to 5 o'clock as I can. So I've got quite a few of those. And Daniel, you've left me the labels on this time apart from that one. Daniel loves taking labels off. Apparently he puts them on his arms and pretends he's Superman and pops them. What have we got here? Oh, that's the cardigan I've got to copy for size. So you don't want to see that one. Well, you might want to see that one, but I'm not showing it yet. Oh, what have we got here? Oh. Everything I need is in this. I love bags. Project bags, whatever bags you call them. I love bags. Bags with little doodads in them. Yeah. It's quite a good size, isn't it, as well? It's got his padding in it at the moment, but it's quite a good size. It's made of like a canvassy material. With a zipper. Very nice. Very, very nice. And what else have I got? Oh, no, I do like that. Do like that. It's another bag. And I do like purples. It's got a pocket on that side with a flap. And it's got a little zipper pocket on that side. That's just about the right size for a phone, that one. So that's fine. That's lovely. That is so nice. Oh, and it's got a long handle. So I love that jacket. Oh, and it's got a little pocket inside as well. So it's very secure, isn't it? You keep taking out your, you know, your purse with you or anything. Oh, it's a nice deep pocket too. Yeah, that will be a very nice handbag. So it's got handles that you could probably just about get over your shoulder. And then it's also got a long handle that you could wear it across you. That's very, oh, I love that. So nice. That is so, so nice. So nice. I'm a very lucky girl, aren't I? Very lucky. I've got some great friends. I don't ask for things, but they send them to me and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Because as you know, I'm on a yarn ban. Put myself on it. Put myself on it. Nobody else has told me. Mine and my son did make a comment about, you know, the amount of yarn I've got. And did I really need to have yarn in the front room? Because when we sit here looking at the TV, there's a great big unit there with my yarn on it. So there was comments made about that. But that's the way I roll. The way I roll. I've just finished a baby cardigan, but it's not for our baby. It's for somebody else, but I don't want to show it on here because they watch my videos, and so it won't be a surprise will it, if they've already seen it on my video. So yeah, it's just a project I'm doing for somebody else. So I think that's just about it, really. Gigi, the little one, is fine. He's with me because his daddy's on holiday. And they're all getting along marvellously well. I can't believe how well they're getting on. I mean, we do separate them when my son's not here. Well, my son and my daughter-in-law's not here, because I'm not as in control of his two as I am of my own, well, my two. But Gigi, unfortunately, thinks he's the boss. If Erin give me an armful when Nate's watching, she'll know what I mean, because she's got a chihuahua called Dewey, and he is top dog of her two big dogs. So she knows what I'm talking about when I say he thinks he's a Rottweiler, or he thinks he's an Alsatian. And he's only weighs 7 pounds, whereas the other dog, one of them, weighs 7 stone. I'm not sure what that is in pounds. So how's my diet going? Slowly. I'm not dieting per se, I'm just actually trying to think what I'm eating about, you know, when I'm eating and why I'm eating and everything. That was my homework, you know, from the dietitian, was to just concentrate on thinking about why I feel hungry and etc. and what I'm actually eating. He wanted me to concentrate on eating regularly every 4 hours because of my diabetes, and try to be more conscious with my decisions about what I'm choosing, yeah. So I did buy some scales, personal scales it says. I don't know why they're personal scales. Probably because they're not accurate. But I was a bit upset when I got them because they were in kilograms or pounds. And my old scales that I broke were in stones and pounds, yeah, which I'm used to. So I'm now standing there and having to go and get a calculator to work out how heavy I am. But I have gone down. I think it's about 5 pounds maybe I've gone down in, what, 3 weeks or something like that. It's not tremendous, is it? But it's going in the right direction. So, I'm probably going to be starting a baby blanket next for baby. I was waiting to see whether she was going to be a boy or a girl, so she's a girl. But Arian said he doesn't know whether she wants pink or whether she wants green and white, you know, to match her nursery. So I shall wait a little while longer to make a pram cover for her. Still haven't made anything for Hayley. Hayley and her little boy. I'll make something a bit on the larger side because I'm sure she's made plenty that are fitting now. So I'll probably make her something that fits in more towards the winter. So if you're watching Hayley, you will get something eventually. I do keep my promises, but it takes me a while. I might say, oh yeah, I'll make you something, and you might have to wait 12 months, but you will get it in the end. So that's what I'm doing today, is I'm going to go back and do more on this, and hope that with my big ball of wool that I've got enough to do a little bit of a body. Yeah, as Zelda Z. Why do I never write notes? Then I would know what everybody's name is, and I wouldn't have to keep going Z, Zelda. There are so many people who I could mention, and I'm sitting here thinking mine's gonna blank. Somebody sent me a thing the other day saying I don't have Alzheimer's, I've got sometimes. And I thought that is very apt for me, because I don't forget all the time. I just forget a lot of the time. Maybe I'm an Alzheimer's instead of an Alzheimer's. Some days it takes me all the time to remember what I'm wearing, or have I had my dinner, you know. I know it sounds really stupid, that. But I think to myself sometimes, I'm not very hungry. Have I had my dinner? And I can't remember, but you see, with me having to eat every 4 hours, it's a bit crucial that I really, you know, keep a tab on what time I'm eating and when I'm eating. I could do with a reminder. A little thing that reminds you, ooh, time to eat. Ooh, don't eat that. Anyway, I'm waffling now, so it's time to go, isn't it? So I don't waffle anymore. So it's nice to chat to you all. And remember, if you haven't actually, you know, entered my giveaway, there's still time, because I'm still not going to wrap it up for at least a couple of weeks yet. So you still got time. Because I want to do it one time when I get Sue to pick out the thing, you know, that I haven't got one of these random generated doobly-dooblies. So I'm afraid it'll be the old-fashioned bowl and bits of paper. So instead of it being me picking them out, I'm going to get Sue to pick them out. So, you know, that way it's fairer, isn't it? I'll have written them out and she'll pick them out. So, but then we'll have to write them all down because I won't remember. Mind you, I can always look at the video, can't I? To remember which order they all came out in. Because I've got different prizes and different things and I don't know who's going to win what. What's first, what's second, well, I know what's first. But what's second or third or fourth or fifth or whatever, I have no idea. Because remember, if you're one of the, like, you get to about number 20, you're probably only going to get a key ring. But some people preferred that. Some people said they wanted the key ring. So, one lady actually said she wanted a flower. Like my logo, crocheted by me. But I can probably do one with some of the colours in it. But I did pick the logo from Vistaprint. So it wasn't actually like a crocheted flower, I just chose it, you know what I mean? So I guess I could sort of make one up. Anyway, I'm going to go because the sun's shining and everybody's gone out. It's 4:45, so I don't have to feed the dog for 15 minutes. So I'm going to do some more crochet and hopefully be able to show you what I'm actually crocheting when I finished it. So bye for now. Have a nice day. Bye now.